Good morning, everybody. Debbie Hernandez here. I'm making a beautiful project right here at my house, and I wanted to share it with everybody. I'm turning wall cabinets that you would normally put in your kitchen or bathroom or laundry room into pieces of furniture, like a bench, like a banquette or a buffet or an entry table or something you could put all of your components under your TV. There's so many uses that you could use this project for, like this one here. I've made a bench here, and that was a wall cabinet. And then the one we're working on today is over here. It's upside down right now, but that's a taller, wider cabinet that can be used again for an entryway or under your TV or in so many different places. So to create a piece of furniture out of a wall cabinet, what I'm going to do first is take some plywood and sand it up and paint it. Now you can order all of the components you need to make this project from me or anybody at any Home Depot in our cabinet department, our kitchen and bath department, or we have cabinets in stock there, or you might have a spare cabinet at home that you could use this for. If you get all of the components together, they'll already be pre-finished. But to finish this one, I have a black cabinet, so I'm going to paint my plywood black and my feet, and then I'm going to put it all together. So as you can see here, the other thing you might need is some feet if you want it to stand up off the floor, and we have many different variations of feet, modern, a little more traditional, you know, so many different styles, and they come with a screw that we're going to screw it right into our project with. As you can see here, we're going to be using these, and these are a little shorter and have a screw already on them, and I have pre-painted those. But to paint your plywood, you're just going to cut it to size. I like to cut it about a 1/2 inch over on each side and over in the front, and then flush on the back so that it can go up against the wall really nice and taut. So that's how I would measure your cabinet, add a 1/2 inch to each side in the front, and then nothing on the back. Then we're going to sand up our plywood like so, get all the furring from the saw off of there. And this is high grade plywood. It's furniture grade plywood, so it's super smooth and of excellent quality. So you only have to give it a nice light sanding on the top because it's already in great condition. Then what you're going to do is you're going to, for the bottom piece, drill your holes for the feet. So I measured in 2.5 inches from each corner and then marked it, and then I'm just going to drill my hole. And you don't have to go down too far because those screws on some of them are not very big. And then you just take your foot, and we're going to come over here. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive. This is Gorilla Glue. You can use liquid nails or wood glue because that's going to just give it that extra bit of security. And then we're going to screw it into the hole that we pre-drilled. And as the screw is going to hold it together, and as the adhesive dries, it will really be perfect. Okay, then you're going to get your 4th one on there, and the bottom is complete. When we come back, I'm going to show you how to do the top and finish it off and make it a beautiful piece of furniture. And I'm going to have all this information on my Home Depot Debbie Facebook page and Instagram. If you have any questions, you can find me at the Arrowhead Ranch Home Depot, and we'll see you in the next hour. Debbie Hernandez here at my home. And earlier this morning, we showed you how to start making a beautiful piece of furniture out of a wall cabinet, such as this bench right here. I made this one out of a cabinet that would typically be going over a refrigerator, wider and shorter. And then this one over here is a regular wall cabinet that would typically be used with an 8-foot ceiling, 42 inches high. Again, you can make a piece of furniture out of any size cabinet, either buying one at Home Depot in stock, ordering one, or maybe you have one that you want to convert at home in the garage. Now to do this, we're using plywood as a base, 2 pieces, one as a base and one at the top for a top, and then adding feet as a pedestal to bring it off the floor and give it more of a furniture look. And now we're going to secure the top on this piece of furniture This one could be used, again, under a TV or as a banquette or as an entry piece. So whatever you want to use it for, measure the area and choose what color, wood species, and finish you'd like. And then you're going to coordinate the plywood, 3/4 inch plywood, furniture grade, to be used as the top and the bottom. And then for the feet, you can see here, again, we've got variations of feet that you could use to put it up on the pedestal. Or you could use blocks of wood, you could use metal feet, whatever you want. To secure the top, you're just going to add some adhesive. And I like to use either Gorilla Glue or liquid nails or wood glue. And then you're going to set it down, make sure you measure on both sides so you have even overhang on both sides. Then what we're going to do is drill a pilot hole up through the bottom into the wood like this. Just going to drill up, hold the top, and this will give you a nice easy drill when you put your screws in to secure the top, and also prevents from any wood splitting. So hold on. Boom. So you're going to put in about 6 of those in this size cabinet, and depending on what size cabinet you have, that will determine how many screws you need to secure the top. Then you want to decide if you want hardware. Decorative hardware if you want to see it, or something that will blend in if you want it to go away. Now with a furniture piece, sometimes you want it to just blend in, or maybe it'll be down here. This is a nice blend-in handle, or maybe just a really small knob at the top or a little further down that really blends in. Or maybe you want something striking that's going to really stand out and make a statement. Or, you know me, I love the bling, so maybe some bling would be nice. So whatever handles you want, you're going to put those on, and then you're going to be finished. For the bench, what you're going to do with the top piece of plywood is you're going to put some foam and batting, wrap your fabric around, staple it, and then that makes your cushion, and we're going to secure that the same way we secured this, and then you have a beautiful bench. So you can see this finished product, I put the handles at the bottom as to not get in the way when you're sitting there. I'm going to have all this information on my Home Depot Debbie Facebook page and Instagram. If you have any questions, you can